If you're thinking about getting a portable Wi-Fi hotspot but feel overwhelmed by all the options, you're in the right place. These pocket-sized 5G devices work just like your smartphone, but dedicated entirely to internet. They have their own SIM card, connect to cellular towers, and turn that mobile data into your own private Wi-Fi network that travels with you. Think of them as tiny 5G routers you can take anywhere, connecting your laptop, tablet, or gaming console to the internet without hunting for sketchy public Wi-Fi or draining your phone battery. Whether you're a trucker crossing state lines, a digital nomad living the van life, or someone who needs reliable backup internet at home, today I'm breaking down the 7 best portable hotspots so you can pick the perfect one for your situation. All product links are waiting for you in the description below. Let's dive in. First up is the Netgear Nighthawk M6 Pro, and honestly, this thing is an absolute beast. It sits at the premium tier for good reason. Inside, you'll find the Qualcomm Snapdragon X65 modem, the fastest chipset available in any portable hotspot right now. This device supports millimeter wave 5G, meaning in major cities like New York or Chicago, you could hit download speeds over 2 gigabits per second. That's faster than most home fiber connections. The M6 Pro features Wi-Fi 6E, giving you access to the uncongested 6 GHz band. Ever been in a crowded hotel where Wi-Fi crawls to a stop? With this device, you'll appreciate having a private highway while everyone else is stuck in traffic. It comes with a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port, which is crucial because regular 1 gigabit ports actually bottleneck 5G speeds. You can plug this directly into a mesh system and cover your entire property. The battery provides 6 to 8 hours of real use, though here's a pro tip from the community. Remove the battery entirely for stationary use at home. The device runs cooler without it and actually boosts Wi-Fi coverage significantly. The touchscreen lets you manage everything directly without logging into any web portal. If you're constantly hopping between countries and hate buying local SIM cards every time you land somewhere new, the GlocalMe Numen Air 5G might be calling your name. This device uses cloud SIM technology, connecting to local carriers virtually without needing a physical SIM card. Land in Paris, Tokyo, or Mexico City, and you're online instantly. It supports over 140 countries right out of the box. The trade-off compared to the Netgear is speed. The Numen Air delivers slower throughput because virtual profiles get treated as roaming connections and it lacks millimeter wave support. However, it does have a physical SIM slot as backup if you find better local rates. Picture yourself navigating through Tokyo streets, phone dying, desperate for directions. The massive 5400 mAh battery doubles as a power bank to charge your devices, and that dual functionality is genuinely clutch when traveling. Just watch out for unlimited data plans here. They often have hidden soft caps around 10 to 30 gigabytes, after which speeds drop dramatically. Fixed gigabyte packages avoid this throttling entirely. For the technically inclined, especially Vanlifers and IT professionals, the Gltel Puli AX is genuinely exciting. This isn't just a hotspot, it's a full portable router running OpenWRT, an open-source Linux operating system. That means you can customize virtually everything about how it operates. The Puli AX uses the Snapdragon X62 modem with dual SIM card slots, allowing automatic failover between 2 different carriers. Lose signal on one network and it switches instantly to the other without dropping your connection. What really sets this apart is VPN performance. Most hotspots struggle to encrypt traffic without slowing to a crawl, but the Puli AX runs WireGuard VPN at 300 megabits per second. Every device connected to it stays protected behind your VPN automatically. You can even install AdGuard to block ads network-wide. The 6400 mAh battery acts as an uninterruptible power supply, meaning if you're running off solar or an alternator and the power cuts out, the battery takes over instantly with 0 packet loss. Your Zoom call keeps going without a hiccup. External SMA antenna ports let you connect roof-mounted antennas for seriously improved range in remote areas. The learning curve is steeper, but the payoff is enormous flexibility. The Solis Pro 5G takes a different approach entirely. Built like a tank with a rugged rubberized shell, it's designed for simplicity above all else. Its signature feature called Signal Scan automatically connects to the strongest available carrier wherever you are. No thinking about which network to use because the device figures it out for you. This makes it fantastic as an emergency backup device to keep in your glove box or travel bag. It comes bundled with 12 gigabytes per year included. The IP54 rating means it handles dust and splashes without complaint. However, the Cloud SIM architecture introduces noticeable latency around 150 to 200 milliseconds versus 70 to 80 on direct carrier hotspots. This makes Solis unsuitable for competitive online gaming where every millisecond counts, but perfectly fine for checking emails, navigating with maps, and video calls. The standard Netgear Nighthawk M6 offers most of what makes its Pro sibling great at a significantly lower price point. It uses the Snapdragon X62 instead of X65, which still handles mid-band 5G beautifully. You get Wi-Fi 6 instead of Wi-Fi 6E, meaning you're limited to 2.4 and 5 GHz bands without access to 6 GHz. For most people, this barely matters since Wi-Fi 6E devices are still rare. The Ethernet port drops to 1 gigabit and the screen is slightly smaller at 2.4 inches. But here's the thing. In everyday use, you're getting about 90% of the Pro's real-world performance. Same excellent touchscreen interface, external antenna ports, and identical build quality. If you don't own Wi-Fi 6E laptops or need speeds beyond 1 gigabit, this is honestly the smarter buy. Same Netgear reliability and ecosystem at a much friendlier price tier. The TP-Link M8550 matches the M6 Pro's specs on paper with Wi-Fi 6E support, tri-band connectivity, and impressive speed claims up to 3.4 gigabits. It looks sleek with modern design and a functional touchscreen. The challenge for American buyers is availability. Most units floating around online are European versions with different frequency bands. An EU model might lack band 71, which is crucial for T-Mobile coverage in rural America. If you can find the genuine US SKU, it's a legitimate competitor to Netgear. But importing carries warranty risks since TP-Link's US support only covers products from authorized domestic retailers. For viewers in Europe or Asia where this device is officially supported, it's worth considering. For US buyers, verify the exact model number before purchasing. Finally, the Inseego MiFi X Pro M3000 is the workhorse powering countless T-Mobile connections across America. It doesn't have the flashiest design or biggest screen, but what it does have is rock-solid reliability and firmware specifically optimized for T-Mobile's network architecture. It excels on T-Mobile's ultra-capacity bands, holding 5G signal in fringe areas where unlocked devices sometimes struggle. Imagine you're a trucker pulling into a rest stop at 2 a.m. in the middle of nowhere. Your Inseego maintains steady connection while flashier devices keep hunting for signal. It includes a 1 gigabit Ethernet port standard and features smart battery preservation that automatically limits charging to 80% during extended plug-in use. This prevents the battery swelling that plagues hotspots left connected 24/7. One quirk to note, under heavy download loads, it can drain faster than it charges if connected to a weak USB port, so pair it with a quality power delivery charger for best results. So which one should you actually buy? If money isn't the limiting factor and you want the absolute fastest device available, the Netgear Nighthawk M6 Pro wins clearly. Remove that battery for home use and you've got a legitimate fiber replacement. For T-Mobile users and Calix Institute members, the Inseego MiFi X Pro delivers optimized performance with thoughtful battery management. Vanlifers and technical users will love the Gltel Puli AX for its VPN capabilities, dual SIM failover, and antenna flexibility. International travelers should lean towards Solis Pro for ruggedness and simplicity, or GlocalMe Numen Air if you want that physical SIM backup slot. Value seekers should seriously consider the standard Nighthawk M6, delivering premium performance without the premium price tag. European viewers have the TP-Link M8550 as a compelling alternative. All product links are in the description below. If this helped you figure out which hotspot fits your life, hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.